we're here with Jeremy Rosales, who faces off with Lance Evans on Friday night for the Road Warriors Championship. Now, before we do get into the fight, how do you feel about the Paso, the funds going to the Stars and Stripes Foundation? How do you feel fighting for this cause?
I think it's a great cause, and I was really honored that they asked me to fight on the card. I'm former military myself, so anytime I can give back to the boys that are still carrying the torch, I'll be all about it. So I'm really honored to be asked on the card.
Right, well, I mean, it's a cause, I think, that brought all these names here to El Paso. It's like the biggest event we've had so far. And then we're on to the fight itself. You're fighting Lance Evans. Now, he has 3 knockout wins, 3 knockout losses. Do you know anything about the way he fights?
Not too much. I didn't see a whole lot of video on him. The way I fight, it doesn't matter. I go in for whatever opponent they put me up against, and that's how I'm fighting. I'll figure it out in the cage.
All right. And well, I mean, we've heard you're like a wrestling champion in several different places. Would you categorize yourself as a wrestler in terms of your fighting style, or how would you describe yourself?
I definitely like the grappling aspect of it. Coming from a grappling background, it's one of my strong suits. I've been working a lot on my stand-up and becoming a more well-rounded striker and MMA athlete.
And well, I mean, obviously anything could happen in there, but you want to win. How would you like to fight to finish?
That's just a great show, Definitely I want the W coming out there, and I'm going to fight to get it. But, I'm looking for a good show and hopefully impress a lot of the fans.
All right, well, I mean, I read up on you. I know you have some good wrestling credentials, and we definitely look forward to watching you fight on Friday.
Thank you.
Well, we're here with Lance Evans, who fights on Friday against Jeremy Rosales. Now, before we do get to the actual fight, how do you feel about the cause of the Stars and Stripes Foundation and what's being donated to it by the event?
Stars and Stripes, like I said, it's good. Anytime behind the military and the men and women in the military, doesn't matter Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine, Coast Guard, doesn't matter Reserves, National Guard. They're all out there fighting, risking their lives, sacrifice away from their families. So it's a great cause.
Well, yeah, I mean, the cause is what brought a lot of big fighters, to this event, right? And to actually, to the fight itself, you're fighting Jeremy Rosales. Do you know anything about his fighting style? We know he's a wrestler. Do you know anything about what he's going to bring Friday night?
No, I mean, you can never tell what somebody's going to bring. Like, you can watch footage of them, but you really can't tell what they're going to bring until they get in there.
All right, and we're checking out your record, right? There's a lot of KOs in there. How would you describe your style? Would it be all-out stand-up, or?
My style was just crazy. That's pretty much what it is. It's just fighting. It's getting there and fight wherever fight goes.
All right, and well, I mean, anything can happen. Obviously, we're always shocked when we watch fights. But if things do go exactly the way you want them to, how do you see the fight finishing?
I see my hand raised. I don't really like to go in there and say I'm gonna knock this person out or I'm gonna knock that person out. You know what I mean? Because you never can tell. Only thing I like to go by is my hand is being raised. You know what I mean? So that's just how I feel.
All right. And well, I mean, we're looking forward to the fight. You're Rashad Evans' brother, so that already you bring a name with you, and we're definitely looking forward to watching the fight. We know you haven't fought in 2 years.
Yep.
Appreciate that it's today that you chose to fight this Friday.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Thank you.